Ceramic coatings are everywhere these days, and every brand claims incredible durability, sometimes 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, or a lifetime or more, right? But the big question is, how do ceramic coatings actually perform in the real world on daily driven vehicles exposed to harsh weather, road salt contamination, UV rays, and inconsistent maintenance? Well, today, we're going to find out. In this video, I'm giving you a real-world durability update on the performance of the Clean by Pan the Organizer 8-year ceramic coating installed on 3 different daily drivers living in Montreal, Canada. First, my parents' 2021 Subaru Forester, coated in May of 2025. The vehicle only drives around 6,000 to 7,000 kilometers per year, or roughly 4,000 miles annually. My dad is turning 80 years old this year, and while he does try his best to wash the vehicle a few times a year, for him, it's more of a chore than an enjoyable hobby. And during winter, despite my recommendations not to, he still uses automatic car washes to keep the vehicle clean. Repeated exposure to the harsh chemicals used in many automated car washes will inevitably affect the long-term durability of any coating. Next, my brother's 2020 Mazda CX-5, coated in June of 2025. The vehicle sees much heavier use at around 20,000 to 25,000 kilometers per year, or roughly 12,000 to 15,000 miles annually, and spends most of its life outdoors. Honestly, my brother really neglects the maintenance side of detailing, and since applying the coating, the vehicle has only been washed once over the past year that he did. Definitely not an ideal situation, and I already explained to him that without regular washing and decontamination, maintenance, the coating won't last as long as it potentially would. And finally, my girlfriend's 2025 Audi Q3, coated in October of 2025, also a daily driver, doing around 20,000 to 25,000 kilometers yearly, but this vehicle is washed by me roughly once a month on average. Since I'm continuously testing products, I will occasionally give it a ceramic spray sealant treatment, and when drying the vehicle, I'll often use a drying aid as well, as you should. So this is probably the most realistic scenario for many of you watching this video who actually enjoy maintaining your vehicles properly. Naturally, in this kind of situation, the coating should maintain its performance longer compared to the other 2 examples. What makes this video really interesting is that it gives us 3 different real-world ownership and maintenance scenarios. Now, before testing the coating performance, I performed a full decontamination wash using the Clean by Pan Decon shampoo, that's the alkaline, the Demineralizing shampoo, that's the acidic, the iron remover, and a clay towel, because contamination can often mask hydrophobic properties and make a coating appear weaker than it really is. And that's an important point. Ceramic coatings are not magical force fields, guys. They still require maintenance, and real-world durability depends on things like climate, mileage, contamination exposure, washing methods, and maintenance habits. So today we're going to inspect the water behavior, or hydrophobics, on all 3 vehicles by testing the paint, glass, bumpers, and lower sections most exposed to the elements, and see how the coating is truly holding up after months of real-world driving. All right, for the fun part now, guys, we're going to spray water all over these vehicles, vertical surfaces, and of course horizontal surfaces, the lower parts of the bumpers. We're going to do the glass as well. On my AR630 V2 pressure washer here at the end of the gun, I'm using a 1/4 inch adapter of a rain shower type head. And I thank Keeve from Cars with Keeve YouTube channel for that. He found that. It's pretty cool of an effect. So I remind you here, for all the vehicles, this is after we've done the full decontamination wash. So the alkaline pre-wash, the acidic bucket wash for the hand wash, and then the iron remover and the clean clay towel, which has no abrasives, so it doesn't create any marring and won't damage the coating here if used with proper lubrication. So what we're seeing in the case of my parents' vehicle, this is the 2021 Subaru Forester. Right away, we can see the coating is still super healthy. Hydrophobic behavior is amazing. Here I'm using kind of a flooding type style to see how quick the water sheets off. But we can see beautiful, super tight round water beads. And while my parents do use automatic car washes during the winter months. Of course, again, I remind you that while automatic car washes are convenient, many of them use very aggressive alkaline chemicals designed to quickly strip away heavy winter grime and road salt in a contactless manner, right? So repeated exposure to those harsh detergents and caustic detergents can absolutely weaken the performance of waxes, sealants, and even ceramic coatings over time. Especially avoid car washes with brushes, because those used in many tunnel washes can also create micro marring and swirls in the paint and will eventually weaken any ceramic coating. Here we can see that even on the lower parts of the rear bumper, the coating is very, very healthy. On the rear hatch, where there's usually a lot of contamination from brake dust and industrial fallout especially, the coating is still, I'd say at this point, probably 95%-ish. Compared to day one a year ago. So super strong, very quick to sheet off on the glass, no problem. So despite the lack of proper maintenance and going through those automatic car washes, we can see the sheeting rate is still very, very quick. Very tight round water beads. Now we move on to the extreme test. My brother's 2020 Mazda CX-5. Zero maintenance on this one. I think he told me he washed it only once in the year. So this is definitely, of the three, the biggest stress scenario, because this is something I would not recommend to anyone. Even if you have a ceramic coating, they're not magical force fields. And if you don't do any maintenance, well, over time, it will not last nearly as close as the maximum durability claims of the brand, right? But here he's lucky after the full Decon wash. It's still very healthy. On glass, it's acting like day one. On paint, I'd say 90 to 95%. We're getting super tight, super round water beads. This coating in particular, the 8-year ceramic coating from Clean by Pan, is very good to reject dirt and grime and reacts very well to chemical decontamination. And so you can revive the coating very easily. And it would have been even better if he had at least used, for example, washed his car many times during the year and used a drying aid and every few months, even though it does not require a topper. Of course, best practices if you want to increase the lifespan of your coating is to use a ceramic spray sealant every few months, right? So here we can see the sheeting of the water when I'm flooding the panel is still very quick. We have very tight, very round water beads. So yeah, proper decontamination is very important. If he had done those steps more often, it would have been even better. But here, even on the lower portions of the rear bumper and even the plastic trim, the coating is still super strong. In areas, it's near day one performance, and other areas, 90 to 95% after this year. So since we applied, so pretty cool. Next up, we have my girlfriend's 2025 Audi Q3. Of the three vehicles, this one is definitely the best maintained, right? So the vehicle was washed routinely about once a month by myself, and on average, using proper detailing techniques, of course, quality products, occasionally received a ceramic spray sealant when I was trying some stuff, and always using a drying aid if I was using a microfiber drying towel to dry the surface. So this is a great example of how regular maintenance can help maximize the performance of a ceramic coating over time. We see here beautiful, tight, round water beads. The sheeting rate is very quick of the water. Look at that. I call that the Matrix effect, right? The opening credits of the Matrix movie, when you see all those letters and numbers quickly falling off the screen. On glass, amazing performance. So we're talking here day one performance. There is no change in hydrophobics. Even if we look at the lower parts here of the rear bumper and the plastic trim, the gloss black trim, no problem. It sheets off super quickly. We get tight, round water beads all around. So 100% performance, even on the rear hatch, where we typically get the most brake dust contamination that accumulates. It's been through a full Canadian winter. So we applied the coating on October 1st of 2025. So now I'm filming this in May of 2026. So it's been roughly 7 months of the coating being on her vehicle, and the performance is absolutely stellar. So yeah, keep cleaning your coating, keep doing regular decontamination, and you're going to get this level of performance with the Clean by Pan 8-year ceramic coating. So after testing all three vehicles, I think the biggest takeaway here is that the ceramic coatings absolutely do work in the real world, but maintenance still matters. What impressed me the most is that even on vehicles exposed to harsh Canadian winters, road salt, UV rays, contamination, and inconsistent washing routines, the coating protection was still clearly present. So the Clean by Pan, the Organizer 8-year, did a fantastic job. The Subaru Forester was especially interesting because despite very low annual mileage, occasional automatic car washes during winter, and minimal maintenance overall, the coating still showed very strong hydrophobic behavior after roughly a year. The Mazda CX-5 is probably the most extreme example in this test. Heavy annual mileage, daily outdoor exposure, and only one wash over the course of the year by my brother since applying the coating. Honestly, that's about as neglected as it gets from a detailing perspective. Yet even in those conditions, the coating was still showing signs of protection and still going super strong. And then the Audi Q3 demonstrated what happens when a coating receives more regular maintenance over time, monthly washes, occasional ceramic spray sealants, drying aids, and overall better care clearly helped maximize the water behavior, gloss, slickness, and overall performance. It's still going strong like day one. Another very important lesson from this test is that contamination can dramatically affect hydrophobic performance. Traffic film, also known as road film, minerals, iron fallout, road grime, and oils can all mask water behavior and make a coating appear weaker than it truly is. That's why regular washing and periodic decontamination maintenance every few months is extremely important, guys. I can't stress that enough. And while many modern coatings technically don't require toppers, in most cases, it's still considered best practice to apply a ceramic spray sealant periodically as a sacrificial layer every 2 to 3 months. Whether that's twice a year or ideally again every 2 to 3 months, it will absolutely help maximize the long-term performance and durability of any ceramic coating regardless of brand. Also, if you want to learn the proper way to decontaminate and maintain a ceramic coated vehicle, I have a full dedicated tutorial on that process, and I'll leave that linked in the description below this video. And remember, ceramic coatings are not bulletproof, guys, and they're not maintenance free. But they absolutely make washing easier, they improve the gloss and the slickness, they help resist contamination and chemicals, and provide long-term protection when properly maintained. So let me know in the comments down below which vehicle impressed you the most and what kind of real-world experience you've had with ceramic coatings on your own vehicles. If you enjoyed this video, by the way, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. That's the bell icon, so that way you won't miss any future detailing tutorials, product reviews, and long-term durability tests. So guys, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.